For someone who has trained a lot of people to do what I do and to be successful at it in some certain regards, because I truly say, I present to people, look, this is how it is. You're not going to get a lot of success until this point. And I present that opportunity, and the more I present that opportunity and the more people get in that business or whatever it is, if it is just filming yourself or making courses or painting or whatever business I had success in, I present it in a very clear manner. And I get better and better at presenting that opportunity in a more concise way that represents reality. And the point that I'm trying to make is that a lot of people just end up getting lucky, and they start presenting opportunities differently than they are. Like they don't understand how much luck it takes, how much involvement in fortune, like in the luck, just the luck of the draw it takes to be successful in the things they are doing. You only understand that once you try to do it for someone else. Timing, luck, these are big factors. Geography is another big factor. Three factors that have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. Nothing. And people who have never trained anyone else to do what they do will never understand this. They will never understand how hard it is for someone else who's not having the same timing, the same luck, and the same geography as them. It is exponentially harder. So the point that I'm trying to make is that before you give any advice and tell people what to do, you should make goddamn sure that it really works for others. I've tested it. I've tested so many of my ideas with other people, and it worked, including making courses, including making videos. Some of them got more successful than me. I even got a little bit pissed at that. But then I'm happy for them. But the point is that taught me something, because some of them got luckier than me. I'm not really the luckiest person. I don't really have the best of paths in terms of luck. But some of them do. Some people do. And with the knowledge that I have of that particular field, their luck grows exponentially. So some people have so much more success with my ideas than I have. That makes me happy. At some points, it makes me jealous, but then I remind myself that why would I be? It's like, it's something that is out of my control. Luck is out of your control. Circumstances sometimes are out of your control. Geography, sometimes it's out of your control. I know that geography plays a big role because I moved to the Netherlands, a country that has a bigger income per capita, so that YouTube and advertisers advertise more. So then YouTube gets more incentivized to promote your videos to outside audiences. And not only that, because that's just the theory, but I got definitive proof that people there were getting recommended my videos because they were neighbors. Like people who lived 2 streets away were getting recommended my videos. And I got more success than ever on YouTube by just moving to another country and posting from there. Just the geography of posting from that specific point made people from that specific node of the internet got the algorithm to push my videos more. And when I moved back, instantly I got back to the recommendation, the same exact recommended videos. The same exact people were not watching my videos. I got back to 1 to 2 views instead of hundreds of views. You see? Now, that's bad. It's really, really bad. Like the worst videos on my Netherlands trip was getting 30 views, and now I have to post 10 videos in order to get 30 views. I'm the same person. I'm speaking arguably about better things. It was more nonsense while I was in the Netherlands because I couldn't think about the subject that I was going to speak. I wasn't as calm because I was working 12 hours a day. Arguably, these are one of the best videos that I've ever made. These past few days are arguably the best videos I've ever made. And then again, the success doesn't come. I know what it is, I know how it is, and probably one day I will get lucky. But it's crazy to see people who have never taught anyone how to do what they do in order to see how much luck plays a role into that. And you can get, of course, as I mentioned earlier, you can get to see that in different ways. Like you get to see it on how lucky you were, and you get to see it by having people get more lucky than you. And you cannot explain it. You can literally not explain it. They're doing the same exact thing that you are doing, and they get more opportunities, more money, more success. They are doing the same exact thing. Not only that, but you've taught them, and they're getting more. The only explanation there is luck and timing. And also because they already knew everything that you had to learn the hard way in order to get to the same level of your success so much faster. And because they got there so much faster, now they get, because that's the point. Whenever you really know how to replicate your success into other people's lives, they get there faster. And when they get faster there, everything compounds because they have so much more of a meteoric rise. It doesn't take them a year to make 25 courses. It takes them 4 months. And because they've posted consistently and they've not had to go through the trenches of learning how to do those things in the way that you did with no one teaching you, of course they're going to have a better outcome, and people are going to notice more because they're going to be like, oh, where did this person come from? They're so good. And it might sound I'm jealous, but I'm not. I'm really happy. The only reason I'm pissed actually is not because of jealousy. It's because people with more success than me that I've trained to have that specific business have quit. That is the one of the most painful things. So you give them a gift. You show them how to do something, they do it. You help them all along the way. They make twice as much on their work as you do. Twice. You cannot even imagine how much that is in terms of the opportunity. You just make twice, 2 times as much as you do with the same opportunity that you've taught them how to do. With your equipment, with your everything, know-how, everything, they get twice the amount of money, twice the amount of attention. and then they quit. Now that's a reason to get pissed, because you are working basically the same thing, and you get half the price, half the success. And you know how goddamn great that opportunity is, even at 50% of what they get. And they just quit. They just give up. They've built this amazing thing, and then they go like, I'm not working today. I'm not going to work tomorrow. And then 1 month, 2 months, and then it's 2 years they haven't worked on their business. Just because it started with one day. They go like, I'm not going to do this today. I don't feel like it. And then tomorrow. And then they start to see that they don't have success in that business anymore and that opportunity. And they say, oh, the opportunity has passed. When I tell them, like, look, you haven't done anything. That's why the opportunity passed away. Just do more and you will get more. Oh, but I don't want to do that thing. That's really painful when they have double the amount of success that you have. I remember a time where I was making some audios, some voiceovers for one of my courses. This was like 4 years ago. And I think that that's the birthplace of deleting and doing it immediately after again, just filming yourself again. But I was doing voiceovers. I think that was the actual seed of this idea of momentum. I knew about momentum, but not in this very visceral way between micro and macro momentum. You build in the repetitions right now some micro momentum, and that over time, in 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, it just becomes this huge ball of momentum just rolling down the street at impressive speeds. And this is just a simple tactic. You make a video 30 to 50 seconds long, you delete it, you take a little bit of a break, and then you make another video, and then you do it over and over and over and over again, 10 times, 20 times, as many times as you want. In the beginning, it's super easy to do. It's super easy to delete these videos. But as you get better, you stop deleting them. You stop doing it so shortly and such small intervals. You start talking more and more and more in front of the camera. You start yapping at the camera and you feel great. You get more energy out of it. And then you have some bangers. And then sometimes you have even more great videos, one after another. And then you go through a period where you don't have such great videos because you're like, I don't have any topic. And then it hits you. And it hit me a few days ago. I deleted 3 videos in a row that were absolutely amazing. And my brain was like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? These videos were the best videos that I shot. And then I did them again and again and again and again. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. And it is crazy. Like the video that I did just before this one, I was like, I'm not going to delete this. And I did. And this one is better. Because you feel that emptiness, that little bit of frustration when deleting it. And then your brain has no choice but to improve on it. And that's exactly what happens. But you see, so many people, so many gurus, so many just coaches on the internet just focus on the abstract. They just focus on big ideas and things and concepts. Nothing really applicable. It is nothing really applicable, as opposed to this, which is extremely applicable. You just put a camera in front of you, you shoot 30 to 50 seconds, you delete the video, you do it over and over and over again until you build the skill. But this tactic, as simple as it is, you're not gonna end up doing it forever. And that's the problem. If you keep on doing it over and over and over again, you get so much better at it, but you start to derail. You start to not delete the videos anymore. And then you're like, I'm better. I'm good now. You feel proud of yourself for really leveling up and getting some progress. But then you have to come back to this strategy. And once you do, you get to a new level. And hopefully there will be another level that I will reach with this strategy. It doesn't really seem to have a ceiling. It is absolutely amazing. And without being said, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.